you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred. Talking smack, getting you hyped up hard. Calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling, taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling, coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making it mark. Hard way wrestling, straight from the heart.
We are back. It is Hard Way Wrestling. It is Friday. What's up, boys? We've been doing this on a Friday for a long time.
It's free for all Friday.
It is free for all Friday. What is up, Scotty? What is up, Ricky?
Not too much. Not too much.
I yelled so loud I gave myself an echo. I could hear myself through your shit.
It's that BlackBerry crown fucking with your hearing.
Oh, I would say, hey, cheers, boys, cheers. Ricky, you work tonight?
Unfortunately,
Oh, that sucks.
I'm off tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, nice. All right, well, what's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitter? What's up, Instagram? I don't even know where we're at right now, but we're somewhere.
We are everywhere.
I love it. I love it. Anyway, if you're just catching us right now on the YouTubes, on the Twitters, make sure you go like, subscribe, ring the bell. We are on a chase for 1,000, but right now we're on a chase for 752.
Yeah.
We're
Stuck in the mud a little this past week or so.
I don't know what's going on. We were at 748, and then we creeped up to 740, 750, then it was 751, and we creeped back down to 749. I don't know what's going on.
I still think it's those jabronis from Independent Rewind and possibly Giles fucking with us. Unsubscribing and subscribing.
Those jerks. Oh, okay. What is going on? No, I thought we were up on the Facebook. What is going on? We're streaming there. Yeah, no, we're streaming. We're on Facebook. So the new Facebook page is up and running.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the new Facebook page is up and running. Took us what, a week? You are fast, Robbie, baby. We are, yes, it took us about a week, maybe a little over a week to get established on there, but we are flying high. I guess it was the 250K plus views on one of the videos. Skye Blue just kind of brings it out of people. People see Skye Blue. People see Skye Blue. Yeah, and they just they just want to be a part of anything Skye Blue, including sexually harassing her from afar.
And I swear it wasn't me.
The first thing I thought when I heard this story, Rick, was you. Did Ricky go to NXT? Was Ricky up in Canada last night, or Vancouver, or wherever they were? Or where were they at last night? Winnipeg. What part of Canada with free healthcare were they?
I don't know.
I remember that was Wednesday night. I remember Christian Cage making some sort of comment about hockey and when Vancouver is going to kick their ass or something. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to hockey because the real hockey team, the Capitals, are out of it. So, yeah, they made it though. They made it. What time did Pittsburgh play?
Won the same amount of playoff games.
Yeah, we got to at least sniff something in the playoffs, unlike Schittsburg. But anyway, Skye Blue sexually harassed at an AEW show. We're seeing a lot more of this kind of stuff all the time. But creepy fan kicked out of AEW RH taping for harassing Skye Blue. Last night, well, this is May 8th. Well, this was Wednesday's episode of Dynamite. In Edmonton, they were in Edmonton, Alberta, not Del Rio, but Canada. After show,
you don't want to be in Alberta. I don't know where that.
I mean, Paige was it? She was in Alberta, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the videos that she was putting out there?
Oh yeah,
the butt plug videos and all that stuff. You know, I missed. Here we're gonna get into sexually harassing Paige, but or what do they call it? Saraya? But yeah, I missed those videos of her banging. What was the New Day
Xavier Woods.
Xavier
Xavier.
Woods. She was tagging.
And the cameraman that was filming it.
Yeah, funny. All right. After the show went off air, several matches were taped for Ring of Honor. One of these bouts featured Skye Blue versus Rachel Ellering. You guys know who Rachel Ellering is, right?
Yep.
Paul's daughter?
Yeah.
Really?
Paul's daughter. She was actually in the NXT for a bit. She was in the breakout tournament, maybe. So she was there.
Yep.
Didn't really work out.
Daughter, or that she was wrestling. Interesting.
Yeah. Looks just like her. Looks like just like him.
Bald and a big nose.
She has hair.
Easy. Easy.
She absolutely has hair. All right. Okay. Multiple accounts started to spread online at the creepy fan in the front row who apparently had a kid with him.
Nice parenting. Way to set an example, jackass.
I love it. And we'll get to that in a second here. But was harassing with disgusting misogynist comment. Oh, I said that word. Misogynist comments during her match, deeply upsetting her in the process. Ellering and AEW referee Aubrey Edwards have now commented on the incident via social media, pointing out the creepy fan's behavior across the line and what's acceptable heckling, so made sure to kick his ass out of the building. So they booted him. They booted the fan. I want to know what he said. I want to know what he said to his kid. Well, see that there, son? That's where you came from. I mean, what could you have said with your kid? This is something, Ricky, I could see you doing.
Hey.
Maybe not with your kid. Maybe not with your kid.
I was completely professional with her at WrestleCon.
Well, let's go over some of the things you said you wanted to do.
Hey, what I said I would like to do and what I actually said to her are two different things. I kept those in my back pocket.
They were in your back pocket. They were all right up front.
You could only see the front pocket on Ricky, though. Yeah. There was a whole game of pocket pool going. Speaking of,
I was planning on taking Kyle Fletcher down, but stealing his woman. But no.
Wait a minute, is that that's who Skye's with? Is Kyle Fletcher?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Lucky bastard.
I like to hear stalking to know. So, Aubrey Edwards tweeted out, if you yell disgusting, vile, hateful things at a coworker, I will make sure your ass gets kicked out. There's no place for that in wrestling. Heckling is fine. Ask Chris Jericho. But when you've made the performers, me included, feel uncomfortable in their place of work, you've gone way too far. Rachel Ellering, the speed in which Aubrey Edwards, the ref Aubrey, and I got out of the ring last night post match to get this creep kicked out for his remarks. Olympic medalist speed. I've never in my career heard such vulgar things being yelled at talent in the match. Now, listen, I don't mean to laugh. And that's why I want to know what this fucking guy said.
Yeah.
Because what could this guy have said to have been so vulgar? I mean, do we want to speculate?
I mean, did he go the Sammy Guevara route and say he wanted to rape her? Like,
I think it's got to be worse than that.
Yeah, it's got to be on that lines, if not worse.
Yeah,
I've tweeted at Aubrey Edwards 4 times. She has not replied. Obviously, never been in.
She doesn't swing that way,
right? Obviously, never been at an indie show in West Virginia. That's what Rob Fox is.
Yeah.
That is. I think it was about a stink face from Scotty. Tony's in his chat. What's up, Tony? Double Deuce Bigelow. Or Deuce Bigelow.
So what?
Deuce Bigelow, male Gigolo.
Well, he could be a male gigolo. Kevin Harris. We have ATCWs in the house. We got Deadpool. We got Deuce Donatelli. We got the sound guy, Rob Fox. I think I need to log out of here and sign in just to chat. It was Tony Khan in disguise.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, so this brings up a very interesting quote that I
Rob is correct though that some of the fans of these indie shows yell some nasty ass shit.
Oh yeah.
I've heard the N-word
Jesus.
on a few different occasions, and that wasn't from me.
Well, wasn't that the? Okay, I could have been wrong. Wasn't there that one night at ATCW where that one guy got kicked? The wrestler got kicked out. The people were hollering the N-word at him for.
No, he was a white dude. I forget. I wasn't there that night. I don't remember the whole.
Allegedly, he wasn't there.
Yeah, allegedly. I was suspended. Allegedly. I don't know. I don't know what the whole stipulation was. I think he knocked the guy's hat off. BJ Walker. There you go, Kevin. That's who it was. I think he knocked the guy's hat off and broke his glasses. There's definitely no place in wrestling for it on the main stuff or at on an indie show. I feel like fans feel like when they buy their ticket, whether they spend $5, $10, or $25, they feel like they have some sort of right to either lay their hands on or say whatever you want. As a guy that's I've been flipped off by so many 1-year-olds. Well, I mean, listen, Deuce. Warranted. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely warranted. As a guy that is in the world of wrestling, it's a very small world of wrestling, as a manager and soon to be wrestler, I've had people put their hands on me a few times. I've never struck back. Sometimes you get wrestlers. Oh no, Nikita Koloff is here. You're gonna have to wait, bro. Sometimes wrestlers strike back, right? Sometimes wrestlers don't put up with that shit, right? Because you know, I don't go to McDonald's and knock the fucking hamburgers off your off your grill, right? So you shouldn't come to my job and put your fucking hands on me. I always tell a story that when I was 20, 19, 20, I guess 21, 22. I was injured and I was accompanying guys down to the ring, jerk face, and I was standing at the ring, and all of a sudden I felt two hands around my waist, and immediately in my head was, we never talked about this. I don't know what the fuck this is. I turned around, it was a grandmother. It was a grandmother getting ready to put me.
He was getting ready to test the strength of that poly grip.
In the worst belly to back fucking suplex I had ever got into the front row. And I actually, when I started to go a little bit, when she grabbed me, and I just looked over my shoulder, and all I saw was Moses.
Drop you on your stack of dimes.
I had a woman last year. I sat down in the front row, working my shit, working the crowd, sat down in the front row, and some fucking woman behind me smacked the shit out of me. Just fucking back chopped me. And I was like, you fucking bitch. I turned around. I was like, don't ever fucking touch me again. She just looked at me. Like, I think a lot of times, and Rob, you could tell me you've been in the ring, and Tony, you could tell me you've been in the ring. A lot of these, I mean, fans feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want when they come to these shows sometimes. Now, that's not all of them, like Deadpool or Kevin Erickson. He wears the Deadpool gear. They're great fans. They yell shit. They make signs, big poop signs. It's funny. They got some of the best fucking. Kevin and them are some of the best fans ever. They have
the wigs and shit for Brian Hardy and what was the other one? They have a wig for Ish.
Wig for Ish.
Yeah.
Austin or what's his name? Hunter Cole. They do the big poop emojis because they say he pooped his pants. And then recently, Austin must have made some sort of comment or whatever. And then Kevin messaged me privately and said, "This boy doesn't even know what he's getting ready to get into." these guys are absolutely treacherous with their fucking heckling. They're awesome. They're great guys. and it's actually good to be a good guy right now.
Yeah.
For right now. So
They got to make a giant Coke can for when Scotty shows up.
oh.
Huh?
The Joey Janela Coke can.
Oh yeah, the Coke can. I think they should all just throw like a 6-pack at Scotty to see if they can.
I'll catch them all and I'll drink them all.
But
Well, yeah, what kind of 6-pack? Because I might dive in and try and grab a couple too.
Now, okay, Scotty. So here we go. As a fan, right? You hate Joey Janela. You're not a fan of Joey. Hold on, there's a lot. They told Austin he had. Wait a minute.
We have
he
plans.
had a lesbian hair.
Oh, that's great.
We have plans. No one is safe. I know. I fucking love it. I love it. You know what? When those guys heckle, like you're supposed as a heel, right? You're supposed to be like mean, right? Mad, don't do that. Blah blah blah.
Egg them on.
I try not. I do real good job of not laughing. There's been a couple times where a fan has popped me. I had one where I came around the side of the ring, and these women, it's a mother and a daughter, and the mother has less teeth than the mother, I think.
The daughter.
Yes, it's easier to smoke crack through. I have no idea. But she's double middle fingering me, right? She's double middle finger. She's always double middle finger. Actually, she doesn't do it anymore. She actually tried. I think she tried to ask me out. But she double middle fingers me. I come around the corner and I look at her and she's doing this, and I'm like mean mugging her, and she smiles, and there is nothing. There's nothing but atmosphere in between this canine and this molar. Like there's zero, and it is dark. It is and I just went. There's nothing I can do. I try not to laugh. I was trying not to laugh. But Scotty, as a fan, what gives you the right to fucking have somebody throw a can at you? What did you say to Joey Janela the game throw that can at you? And were you the one that Skye Blue, you sexually harassed Skye Blue?
Yeah, right. No. Again, there is a certain limit to what I will do or say. And again, look, I give the guy credit. Joey got his own barbs back in at me. He threw some shit my way.
What did he throw at you?
Besides the Coke can,
anything edible?
No, but let me start by saying one thing first. I was just watching something the other little while ago, talking about how when comedians go against comedians, and it starts to get heated, and they start throwing barbs at each other, and then somebody's like, you know what, I'm going to sue you because you said something over the line. All right. And this one guy was like,
is that a thing?
It was a thing with Jimmy Kimmel and Aaron Rodgers. They had this.
Oh, Jesus.
But anyways, the point of what I'm going to say is, like, that was the thing. Like, I went in there with the specific point of heckling Joey Janela. Okay. And I threw everything that again, I've seen some of his matches, garbage. I hate him. Stupid. He's an idiot. But I went in there with everything that I could. I used a lot of Cornettisms, like calling him Jelly Nutella. I was yelling stuff like Brian.
Original shit.
Yeah. I was stuff like Brian Last could beat you, and just throwing and he threw some stuff back at me. I forget. I wish I could remember what I said. But do
you own a Cornette shirt that big one with the
Cornette? No, because the sad thing is he doesn't have them in my size. But no, I forget what I said. Are you really looking?
yeah, Scotty, you need one of them.
I know I do, but again, he doesn't. He
should be carrying a tennis racket too.
But no, I forget what I said to him, but
I'm thirsty.
He threw back at me. He's like, something about like, shut up, diabetes, and stuff like that. Yeah. Like he got, but I don't know if it was just the fact that I kept up and didn't let him get under my skin.
Big Brian Hardy. Brian, if you want to come on, let me know. Send me a message. I'll send you the 4. I'd love to hear from you, Brian. I don't care if you're super choppy. Just tell everybody get off the fucking computer.
Yeah.
But tell Owen to close out his porn.
Yeah, love to hear it. Brian, I'd love to hear I know Brian's got 1,000 fucking stories about either having his people put their hands on him. But go ahead.
Yeah, we miss Brian. He needs to get his ass back on
Brian,
here.
we miss
Get it
you.
back on. But
I'm
I
about to be
would
the USW heavyweight champion. That's all I know. Go ahead.
I again, I think it was just the simple fact that I kept persisting and kept just, hurling whatever I could at him. And then when he gets eliminated, I did break out with the fuck you, like, and that's when he came over, like, looked at he was looked down at the side of the ring, saw that cocaine, grabbed it, and just chucked it at me. And again, and again, I'm fine with that. Like, you know what? I threw shit at you verbally. You threw a can of Coke at me physically. That is I did throw out there kind of jokingly, kind of serious. I was like, hey, dude, that's assault. I could see your ass. And I did yell Stephen P. New's name at him, just, the reaction I got. But no, I think heckling is a good thing in fan. Now, would I touch the guy? Heck no, unless he touches me first. If he comes out here, grabs me, whatever, I will. I may not win. I guarantee I wouldn't win the fight, but I will do everything.
Book it.
I will do everything in my power to defend myself if this motherfucker tries to touch me. But verbally going back and forth at him, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, when it comes to the women, I'm sorry, but
ATCW.
What?
Hey, listen,
ATCW.
Talk about the woman that
woman at ATCW that had cottage cheese for ass, and I thought it was like, what did Chucky say? Her ass swallowed her wrestling gear.
Yeah, her gear.
But no, that's, and I didn't say anything derogatory to her as far as but it's one of those things there's certain things you don't say. And here's another interesting quote. And I have this one right here. Gabe Kidd on Los Angeles television, he was talking about New Japan, but I think this is an interesting quote, especially the AEW part of it. If you like theater, go watch WWE. If you're a fat nerd and can't talk to girls, go watch AEW. Okay? That's again, exact quote. I was just watching the clip of it a little while ago. That's an exact quote of his. And the sad thing is a lot of AEW fans, because you don't see this in WWE. You don't see people like Charlotte, Rhea, Becky, or any of the girls getting heckled like this. Like, I guarantee
we just saw.
There was a video. There was a video from years ago where Nia Jax is carrying Alexa Bliss over her shoulder, and a fan slaps her ass.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Fuck
I
yeah.
actually forgot about.
There was what's the girl from
there was
called?
Tiffany Stratton was getting heckled not too long ago too. She told
what's the girl that they were yelling you suck, stop wrestling.
Now that's a different
Chad Gables.
Yeah,
Maxine Dupree or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a different thing altogether.
It's still heckling. It's still heckling.
It's still heckling, but that's not offensive. If you're yelling offensive stuff.
No, wait a minute. Scotty, if I see you in an electronics section doing your job, doing whatever you're doing, putting stuff in, and I came over and said, Scotty, you fucking suck. You can't do your fucking job. I don't know why you still have a job. People hate your guts. You're fucking terrible. That's okay.
I get it all the time anyways.
God damn.
That's nothing new. No, I mean, look, here's the thing. All right.
You're fired.
I'm not talking about your boss. I'm talking about just regular.
I get it. I get it from store managers. I get it from other associates.
Yeah, but you don't fucking deserve that. At the end of the day, you don't fucking deserve that.
But okay, I'm like, why? If you're like, you are expressing your opinion. Hey, you suck. Get out of here. Like, let's just, I mean, look at you in your sense. When you're a heel manager, what do you, like, and people are yelling, "You suck! Get out of here! You ain't," like what?
I expect it.
Okay, then she should too. She is a wrestler. But if you're yelling obscene things to the point of, like, I mean, again, not trying to like call out whatever that guy was yelling at Skye Blue the other night, but if he's yelling, "I'm gonna take you out back and rape you behind the dumpster," kind of stuff, that kind of stuff, yeah, I can understand why that shouldn't be yelled.
Is that what you yelled at Skye Blue?
I have an alibi. I was at work.
I blew the horn at you this morning, so I know that's where you were. There's no way you made it.
I thought I heard I thought I heard a horn.
There's no way you came back from Canada that quick.
No.
But yeah, no, I like. There's a difference between yelling "You suck" at a wrestler and "Get out of the ring, you suck," to yelling like totally.
Hey, it's Brian.
Hey,
in the car.
Brian. Oh my God, I love those new. Bro, did you steal my glasses?
I stole your gimmick, baby. Gimmick
And my hat.
Jesus, Pete.
What is going on? I don't have a black shirt on. What's up, B Money?
Hey, dude. What's happening,
The
guys?
legendary Brian Hardy. Oh
Second
my
generation sensation.
Yo, the real GOAT is here. That's exactly right. The real GOAT, the GWOAT, the greatest wrestler of all fucking time, bro. I feel like I meant the Undertaker, not you. I feel like I feel like we don't get enough of Brian anymore. I'm very sad. I don't know where you're at. Do you have Wi-Fi in your car? You have the best fucking reception I've ever seen. Are you on your phone?
I'm just outside on my
Hey,
phone. So I was like, if I sit out here and then there's no kids yelling, there's no dogs barking, and the Wi-Fi can't go bad.
Gotcha. I was just telling somebody the other day. I said I miss Brian and his family so fucking bad. I literally have not seen you since March.
I know, dude.
It's so fucking gross. And I think I've Dad, you better not glitch. He's not glitching. I became an honorary Hardy. Right?
That's right.
I became an honorary Hardy. And they dumped me. They dumped me.
You just, I mean, I think the vibe is just then you just move in with us and you just walk around.
I figured. Yeah. I figured I would. I mean, but I can't get that fucking Huck out of there. Get his ass out of there. I'm moving in.
I'm in his car right now, and he's inside making chicken nuggets.
Yo, his car is so fucking terrible. I don't know how he sits in that thing.
I know.
Huck Sawyer is what, 6'1", 6'2"?
6'2".
I always give him shit because I always act like he's really tall, but he's really not much taller than me. I always try to look up at him.
There's a picture from Alex's prom the other day, because Alex and Huck went to California, and the prom that Alex went to with his girlfriend, Huck standing next to him, and Huck looks like Andre the Giant, like compared to Alex. So I'm like,
Lacey just said, "I'll get Huck out in 2 seconds." 6'2", 700 pounds, Owen Hardy. I love it. Yeah. So I got to drive Huck's car back to the hotel because I was fucking bushed, and I sat in that car and I was like, "Oh my God, how the fuck does this?" And I'm short compared to Huck, sitting in his car, and my ass is dragging on the ground. There he is, Flannel Dan. Hey, look at that! What is that?
Got the belt.
There's the U.S. title. What are you wearing? Camouflage Mario Brothers hat? What is that? What are you, the redneck fucking Luigi?
No, I just came on here because you guys were in the middle of talking about one of my favorite people. So I just came on to give props to Scotty because I heard his story and I was like, oh man, I don't mean to be controversial, but fuck that guy for real.
Yeah. So let's
talk to us. Let us hear some of your greatest heckling stories.
Yes, what is the worst thing you've ever been heckled? Brian sat in a crowd not too long ago yelling, "This guy sucks," so he deserves everything he gets.
No, fan wise, the worst thing ever was there's a story that dates back to 2011. I was having a feud with Crazy Shay, and There is a match. There might be that exact match on YouTube where it's from Dover, Delaware. And I was just young and brash and cocky as hell. And a lot of the stuff that even Scotty was mentioning earlier that most people could say is assault or that kind of stuff, that could have fell under the Brian Hardy category because I used to take my sweat and wipe it off my head and throw it into people's faces. I used to do the most horrible, fucked up shit, honestly. And looking back, I wish I wouldn't have because that was just, but I mean, I was looking for any way to get heat. I got in trouble with a promoter one time for spitting on a talent in the ring, and it was totally gimmicked, like it was planned between me and the talent, but the promoter brought me backstage and made an example out of me in New York and basically told everybody, like, you don't spit on people in the ring and this and that and whatever and stuff like that. But in Delaware, it came really close one night where the promoter of the show had to have my wife bring the van around the opposite side of the building because there were multiple people outside threatening to kill me. And that was a scary night because I remember them draping like a towel around my head, almost like Taz. And I was sitting in the locker room with Carlito and Christian York. And I was like, I don't know if it's safe for me to go out there right now. I was like, but I gotta, yeah, I was like, I gotta leave. And sure as shit, I did end up getting out of there. That's the craziest thing I've ever experienced. Now, as far as me, myself, the craziest thing that I've ever seen or been a part of, but wasn't directed towards me, was we were wrestling on a military base, Aberdeen Proving Grounds in Maryland, and doing a show for the troops. And Sean Davari was on the show. And that was a very scary night. I was in the shower backstage, and I just finished up my match. And
don't tell me you dropped the soap. Don't tell me you dropped the soap.
I didn't drop the soap.
All right,
I was terrified that night. Just because the match was like me and Mike Height versus Dirty Money and somebody else, and it was like a tag match or whatever. We came in the back, just won the match. Mike and I were like getting ready to go into the 2 shower stalls and get our showers and stuff, and then somebody started screaming that Sean Davari was in trouble. And we go running out. We strap towels around us, everything like that. We go running out there, and pretty much he cut a promo on the US and started saying a bunch of stuff. And the Army guys weren't taken too lightly to that. And
that's a bad spot because they make people disappear at the Proving Grounds.
Yeah. And that was a rough night because I literally thought that not only was Sean Davari going to get handed his ass, but I was like, we're not going to allow him to get handed his ass. So we're all going to get fucked up too by these troops. So it was nice knowing everybody, but like, we're going to fight for Sean, but at the same time, we're all going to get our asses kicked by all these Army guys. Luckily, I think the thing that kind of slowed it down was Sean Davari took the entire sound table and tipped it upside down. And he was like, get the fuck off me, and like threw the table upside down. And then finally everybody just kind of chilled out, but all the boys got him to the back, and he didn't even wrestle that night. So
now what was his gimmick? What was his gimmick then?
It was the same deal that like he was doing when he was in WWE. He was the one, it was like him and another guy that did the WrestleMania 21 spot with Hogan, right?
Oh, that I don't know. What was his name? What was his name in WWE?
Just I think it was just Davari.
That's all it was?
Yeah, but that was like, I mean, we're talking like 04, 05, something like that. But I mean, this show that we did at the Proving Grounds was in like 2012, 2013. But it was scary, man. Like, I was like, I don't want Davari to get fucked up because he's like one of the nicest dudes ever in real life, but I also don't want to fight the entire U.S. military either. So,
oh my god,
I've never had anything that bad. I did see a big bad fight at the Waffle House one night.
that one we know you started.
No, I didn't. I was sitting one table over two girls beat the shit out of me. I mean, they beat the shit out of each other.
That's awesome.
It's those kind of places it always happens in. I saw like late night, I think at an IHOP years ago, 2 girls just fucking going at it, throwing haymakers, like literally 5 feet from me while I'm eating a big steak omelet. like dinner and a show.
You ain't kidding.
Brian, you don't have headphones, by the way, do you?
I don't.
Okay.
Normally I do. Why, are you picking up background noise?
Yeah, not background noise. We're picking up a little bit of an echo.
Echo.
Little bit of an echo. Travis Ackerman. Dang, is that Brian Hardy? It is Brian Hardy.
What's up, man?
I want to see a Waffle House fight so bad. No, you don't, bro. Because the Waffle House is so small, and you're not getting. There's no way you're getting out of there without getting something on you or somebody throwing something at you. You getting punched, especially if you're in a back corner. There's one way in, and one way out of. You're either going to the shitter, or you're going out the front door.
Oh, you got your keys?
Yeah. I told her, I was like, we're going to join.
We'll find out.
So. All right, we can't push him off anymore. We got Nikita calling it off in the chat.
Oh boy, these have been some zingers.
They've not been very good. Owen says he's willing to risk it in a Waffle House. You're small, Owen. You can climb under a table. And there's tables that don't move, by the way. There's a reason why Waffle House tables aren't able to be picked up. So.
I don't know if this will work.
You just hook that white cord into it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You got an aux cord?
Right. Yeah, we're going to find out if this cord changes it and makes it any better for you.
Time, bitches. What the hell?
All right, let's see here.
Say something again there, Rick.
Huh?
Oh, okay. I thought you were giving the. All right, switch to speaker view, sucker. Where is speaker view?
What's up, the Hardway Wrestling Crew? It's your old boy Gilbert, WWF's longest reigning light heavyweight champion. That's right, baby. I still pimp it to this day. Well, Nikita called it off, baby. Got a hold of me and asked me to do something for you guys. So I'm going to do it for my man, because that's my man here. So, this is what it is. It's joke time, baby. You got it? So here's your joke for the week, for the month, for the year, because this is the best joke I've ever heard. What? And I tell you what, everybody. What was the Pirates' finishing move? Now, you tell me, the Pirate. What was the Pirates' finishing move? Do you know? Do you know? Well, I'm going to tell you. It was the RKO! The RKO! I'll tell you what, man. Hey, and happy anniversary, brother, for 1 year. That's bad, eh? Nikita? God, I hope you're a guy. I keep saying you dude. But anyway, from Nikita, call it off, and the Gilbert, man. We just got one thing, man, we want to say to you. Listen, congratulations on 1 year, brother. And don't forget the RKO.
This is great.
Wow.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Listen, let Gilbert know we'd love to have him on. Love
Yeah,
to have
please.
him on sometime.
Oh my god, that was great.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Wow.
Nikita, thank you so much. Actually, Nikita, it's the best joke you never told.
Look
Yeah,
back, it's
right?
over.
Right? That's the best joke you've
Oh
never
god, that was great.
never told. Brian, you gonna hang out a while?
Yeah, man. Am I echoing still?
Somebody
No, you're not echoing now.
Somebody tell Jeremy Stone that's how you do it.
He's doing something local here sometime soon. Yeah, he's actually. Is he on a AC? What is
ACW.
No, whatever. Adrenaline. Is he on Adrenaline show? Because he works for what's his face?
Ellsworth.
Yeah, Ellsworth. Yeah. Who knows? Who cares? Anyway, Adrenaline. Yes, Adrenaline. All right. Anyway, Ric Flair. Man, he's been in the news here lately. The guy died in the middle of the ring, which I plan on doing at USW. He got kicked out of another restaurant. Rick is drunk again. Boys, well, Rick, first off, give me one thing that's going to kill Rick.
Not even a
lethal in a figure four.
Yeah. I don't think a nuke could even kill Rick at this point.
He's unstoppable.
Maybe his woo energy.
Yeah.
I think he'll die with a girl on top of him, honestly.
Yeah.
In the ring.
Will it be his wife or just some random?
I didn't say that. Don't hold me to that. I'm just
Yeah, he's been in the news here lately. He just talked about his last Owen Maverick's chops. Very possible. Does Owen Maverick do titty chops? Like machine gun titty chops? Oh, okay. Thank God. I'm willing to take them though. I'm willing to take them if we have to. Anyway, Rick was just in the news for basically saying he's had a heart attack in the past 2 years, and they pretty much pinpointed to when Jeff Jarrett DDT'd him or whatever that was. So Rick was kicked out of a restaurant. I believe he was having a couple drinks or 20, and they cut him off. And then Rick was like, "Well, I'm Ric Flair. I'm Ric Flair, bitch."
Fuck yeah!
So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play the video real quick here, and when it's over, then we'll discuss it real quick.
Not gonna get us copyright, is it?
Spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends here. That is bad for you. Why would it be bad for you? Well, watch social media tomorrow. I don't follow social media. Well, you better. I don't get stuck on
If you guys can hear it in the chat, let me know.
Nicholas what? Nicholas Dickhead. You don't have to call me.
Not Nicholas Beaumont, Nicholas Dickhead.
You don't have to do this to me. Because you literally made me my family.
I'm still fucking laughing at Gilbert.
I walked into the bathroom. You're a kid I accosted. Really? What world do you live in? What world? How did I accost him? Did I touch him?
You said cuss word.
I never say a cuss word. You know, is that his word against yours? I didn't say one cuss word. God. No, ma'am.
We're getting two different Ricks here.
Just to say,
We're getting angry Rick, and then we're getting about to get generous Rick.
you walk outside here.
At least he didn't pull his penis out.
You are
It's edited.
telling me to leave.
Would you like to take a ride on the restaurant from hell? We'll see this on the next Dark Side of Applebee's.
Dark side.
Please give yourself a
Who wants another shot? Woo!
$1,000 tip.
God.
This guy and I are so cool.
This clearly isn't a
He and I
Waffle
are
House.
cool, and along comes gypsy.
$1,000 tip. Jeez.
I'll say it again. You're a dipshit.
Rick. You're a
I'm
dipshit.
leaving. Trust me. I won't come back again.
Right after he says he didn't cuss at him, he didn't say one cuss word.
I mean,
You're an
I-
asshole.
You dickhead.
You're a dipshit.
You have a pussy.
Calls him the Egyptian.
Right. And then this Egyptian.
What's that?
And then this fucking asshole bystander. I wish he'd have fucked him up. We'll get to that in a second. All right. So Ric Flair's obviously had a few drinks, and they told him that he was cut off. And the Nature Boy doesn't really appreciate when you cut him off, especially in the ring. So he doesn't take too kindly to it, and he gets into an altercation with the manager. Actually, the bartender cut him off, and he got into an altercation with the manager. What's the bigger story here? That Ric Flair is drunk again. I mean, which isn't, the guy 2 years ago. No, I'm not even saying 2 years ago. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, was being held up. Right, he was like on his deathbed. We thought we were going to be talking about Ric Flair dying. Actually, weren't even around then, but we thought we were going to be talking about Ric Flair not being around. And, you know, he miraculously came out of whatever he had there. They gave him a pacemaker to control his heartbeat and that kind of stuff because he was he was saying about his cardio. Because of his cardio, he's in the best shape of his life. I hope I never get in that shape, but that his heart rate is so low that he has to have a pacemaker to keep his heart rate up to where it needs to be. So they cut him off, and Rick is arguing with whoever the manager, and then this fucking dickhead, 2 seats down, saying, "I don't give a shit. You get the fuck out of here. I don't care who you are." Brian Hardy. You're not Ric Flair, right? You're not Ric Flair. You might have been at one point. I don't know, but you're not Ric Flair. But you're with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Does that guy make it out of the fucking bar?
Fuck no.
Not a chance, bro.
Even if Ric Flair is sitting 5 tables away from me and has never met me in his life, then I've never met Ric Flair in his life. The amount of respect that I have for Ric Flair, the wrestler, not Richard Fleer, the person or individual, right, is I'm up and I'm wiping the floor with that fucking guy in front of everybody, and everybody's like, holy shit, this guy just came out of nowhere. We don't even know who the fuck this dude is, and he's kicking this guy's ass because he started talking shit to Ric Flair. I just feel like that's how that would have went down, honestly, and I don't even really, I think like that guy wanted this 5 seconds of fame, so he was like, this video is gonna go viral. I want to be the cool motherfucker sitting 2 seats down that is running his mouth to Ric Flair.
He got real fucking quiet though.
Yeah.
He got real fucking quiet.
So, and that's, I think at that point he realized this shit's gonna end up on fucking YouTube or wherever else, and I'll look like the guy that stood up to Flair. And it's like, nah, dude, because like I said, if there would have been a legitimate wrestling fan, like a die-hard wrestling fan that puts Ric Flair up on that fucking Mount Rushmore, anybody would have wiped the fucking floor with that guy for Ric Flair. So,
well,
and then had a toast with Ric Flair. Another shot, baby. Woo!
Yeah, you're cut off, but I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick the person that whooped the guy's ass $1,000 too. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I like to think that it wouldn't be just Ric Flair if I was sitting in a bar and it was Brian Hardy next to me. You're not gonna say shit to fucking Brian Hardy. I'm an honorary Hardy. I don't know if I said that or not. So, and it doesn't matter who you are. If you're in that family, you're not going to talk fucking shit. And I think part of it too is people think, "Oh, wrestling's fake," and we as performers, we realize that it's predetermined. Fake, I wouldn't say, but predetermined, yes.
And there he goes.
And there he goes. Yep, there he is, and he's back. I would say that wrestlers or whoever is in the business is always looking for a chance to prove you fucking wrong. And if you come off talking shit to a fucking wrestler, ask John Stossel, you deserve to get the absolute fucking shit smacked out of you. So again, going back to fans heckling and that kind of stuff and putting your hands on wrestlers, just know that we are men and women. And do not, and our pain, and there he goes again. And our pain tolerance is a lot higher than most. So when you think you're hurting our feelings, we're only thinking about breaking your fucking arm. So just keep that in mind. I wish Rick would have. I wish there was more video of Rick getting up and fucking just blasting that dude. Now Rick probably not in any shape to be really fighting with anybody or rolling around with anybody, but. Again,
would have had another heart attack if he did so.
Would have been great if he just went over and just mollywopped this fucking guy one time.
All right, let me.
You have no audio, Brian.
I would have lost if that guy would have whatever. If Rick would have went over, gave him the old finger poke, couple chops, and then a fucking left hand right in the yap.
That would have been awesome. Brian, you have 0 audio right now. Nope, no audio.
No audio, dude.
Back out, come back in. Back out, come back in. Yeah, so
Can I play devil's advocate really quick?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. And look, with no disrespect to you or Brian, because you are in the Brotherhood. I am not. I am a fan. I am on the outside.
I
Like,
wouldn't let people talk shit to you either.
but okay. Here's
or Rick. I mean, Rick. Especially Ricky because he's got the bees.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
well, as a fan of wrestling, okay, is there such a thing as somebody like as a fan? For me, I look at Rick and I'm like, all right, you know what? I respect the guy. I have, I've seen enough Ric Flair matches. Again, he was before my time. My first exposure to Ric Flair was when he came into WWE, and as I got older, I learned the history and understood the history. NWA, all the way back to his plane crash, that kind of stuff. So I know what this guy has been through, and I understand as a fan. But after a while, when you see something like, okay, this would be one thing if this was just Flair. If Flair had just gotten on Twitter and said, look, this restaurant, they fucked me over, yada, yada, no big, just like, okay, put it out there. But the fact that the video comes out and Flair has already been in the news enough times with enough still, I mean, like the Dark Side of the Ring episode, the, everything that's gone on with him, and the fact that, and again, with all due respect to the Nature Boy, he's still trying. And again, he's Ric Flair, and I get it, but he's still trying to keep his name out there. And again, sad to say, and I'm again with no disrespect to them, but sad to say, he's putting himself out there and making himself look worse by doing some of the stuff he's done with AEW. Doing, I mean, just that video in and of itself, like he's out there, he's drunk again, yeah, it didn't come to anything as major as, a brouhaha, but, just him being out there, being drunk and it getting on the news. Major news sites are picking this up. Wrestling journalism. There were major news sites that picked this up. Do we get to a point where we get tired of some of these major names? I mean, I'll put it out there: the Hulk Hogan's, the Ric Flairs, like guys that have been majorly in the news for not good reasons. As a fan, like, don't you get a little tired of it? Don't you kind of? I mean,
well, that's why you're a fan, right? I mean, if this was okay, this is like if it's Ricky, he's at a bar and they cut him off and he acts like a fucking asshole. Somebody might record it.
Somebody's gonna probably video it, but
nobody gives a fuck because it's
everybody's gonna put it on the news unless like there's an actual murder or something.
But if you tag it, Ric Flair drunk, fucking right, people are, because it's Ric Flair,
blowing up,
right? It's the name. I mean, if they video him taking a shit, they're gonna fucking put it up on the internet. I mean, that's just honestly,
we got Bat Hardy.
What's that?
We got Bat Hardy.
Oh yeah, he disappeared off my screen. So.
He's upside down on mine.
Good for him.
He
is upside down. Wow, that's cool. He's disappeared on mine though. But
there he's gone.
But yeah,
always something with it. Hardy's had the worst internet. They got a lot going for him. Internet, not one of them.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, again, as someone like
Ric Flair trips and falls down outside. Oh, how many times have people have tripped and fallen off of plane steps or up plane steps or just walking up steps and fall? How many people? Like, I trip on a fucking daily.
Yeah.
Do people give a shit? But if Joe Biden trips up a fucking stairs, all of a sudden he's 90 years old and can't fucking walk. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
He also fell off a bike.
Yeah. Right. Well, he got hit by a rock, but but yeah, it's a name recognition. It doesn't matter. Again, he could fall down, he could get drunk, he could take a shit. People are going to want to record it. If they catch Ric Flair picking his nose in public, they're going to fucking record it. That's just how it is. Honestly, that's social media anymore. You can't.
It's this day of age
without people fucking recording it.
After a while, though,
and I record my own fart, so I know.
But after a while of people getting in the news for not good reasons, you know, for whatever, like, you know, Ric Flair out in public drunk again, like, is there
So
a
keep this in mind. This is Ric Flair, right? Ric Flair is well traveled, been all around the world, jet flying, styling, profiling, kissing girls, you know,
Making them
whatever.
cry.
Whatever. Shortest ride, longest line. You know. This
That's
guy
my
goes.
line. That's my line.
Fucking love Jay Lethal.
I know.
Brian, can you get Jay Lethal on here?
I was about to ask that.
He knows Jay Lethal.
Get him on here.
So, you as a star, as a certain person, and Brian can tell you this because in his little niche area, well, actually his 3 blocks or wherever he lives, anywhere Brian goes in the Be-More area, people fucking recognize Brian, right? They treat you a different way, right, Brian?
Yes.
Yeah. So Ric Flair all over the world, it's fucking Ric Flair, right? Ric Flair's at my bar drinking. But salute, bro. So let me buy Rick a drink. Let me buy Rick. Most likely, Rick didn't buy any of those fucking drinks. Most likely, people bought him the drinks.
Because they said
even that fucking idiot who ran his mouth probably bought fucking Ric Flair a drink. Just say bought Ric Flair a drink.
Because they said he was signing autographs and taking pictures with people before that whole altercation even took place.
Yeah. So you become accustomed to living a certain way and being treated a certain way, and then when you're not, fucking shit hits the fan, right? You're not used to it. Right, Brian, you just had an incident at a restaurant. You spend money at a hibachi restaurant? You went in there. What was it? You went in there. You take, and Brian rolls deep. Brian's got more fucking people with him than Drake. I swear to God, Brian rolls into a place. He's got 6'2", 700-pound fucking Cody with him. He's got fucking Owen Maverick or Owen Money or whatever he's calling himself today. He's got probably the most fucking vicious 2 women that's ever walked this earth, Lacey and Kayla Hardy. He's rolling. He's rolling. No lie. He's not rolling any less than 8 deep in his fucking posse, right? He spends money, right? Hardys spend money. And then he gets treated like sort of shitty in a restaurant. What is someone who spends money in a restaurant going to do? Not spend money in that fucking restaurant anymore and let you know it.
Yep.
And let you know it. Brian, you just had a recent incident in a restaurant, right? What Applebee's or what was this? Where was this at?
It was actually the Melting Pot of Annapolis, Maryland. All's good now, by the way. We're okay now.
Oh, they send you some coupons?
No, but I went in there and I was in there like last week or the week before that, and they treated me and Caleb.
I hope they fucking blew you.
But the week before that, and it was their fault, but it wasn't their fault because like I went in there and the girls, of course, Ariel and Lacey and Maddie could not stop laughing. They thought it was like the most hilarious thing. And I don't usually break character like that, but to a place that I've gone a bazillion times and
Melting Pot's expensive.
It is.
It's not fucking cheap. It's easily what, $40-$50 a person?
Yeah, if not more. And that's my wife's favorite place to go. And she literally, the night that we picked Maddie up from Maddie's Ariel's best friend, the night we picked Maddie up to come stay with us from the airport, she had just come back from like New Zealand or something like that. And we were going to go to the Melting Pot. And it was the only night that I didn't have a reservation. Any other night, if I would have a reservation, I'd go in there. I'd spend about $300, $400 on dinner. And then I would literally tip the waitress or waiter $100, $150. And then I'd be on my way. And I think that because that's my regular there and they know that I'm a huge big tipper and stuff like that and shit, it made me mad because I walked in and it was last minute. Caleb goes, let's go to the Melting Pot. I said, great, cool. We walk in there and I said, do you guys, this is the story that gets told now by everybody. It's like a legend now. Do you guys happen to have a booth for 5-6 people, whatever the fuck it was at the time? And the kid like looks at me and he's like, the reservation name? And I said, Hardy. But I wasn't going by that. I was just going by get me in a fucking table.
Standing reservation for the Hardys.
Yeah. And he turns around and looks at me, and I'd never seen the kid before. He must have been new or something like that. And he goes, no, there's nothing under that name. And I said, yeah, okay, that's fine. I said, no, there's not a reservation, man. I said, is there any way you can just put us at the table back there? Like, well, don't worry, like, we're going to spend money tonight. And he literally turns and looks at me and he's like, yeah, he's like, we can't do that right now. He's like, the soonest reservation we have is 7:45. And I'm looking at my watch and it's literally like 6 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking wait for an hour and 45 minutes to eat dinner. And I was like, when you could literally just sit us, even if you sit us back at the table there and give us drinks and we don't actually order our food or anything till 7:45, fine. Just sit me back there and get us some fucking drinks or something like that. And he turns around and he's like, yeah, sorry, that's the soonest we can get you in and this and that. And I fucking slammed my hand down on the little like podium thing in the front. And I said, you mean to tell me you don't have a fucking table for celebrities like that? And every fucking one of my kids turns around and is mortified at first. Like straight face, like, oh my God. And the kid turns around and goes, no, like that. And then at that point in time, all my girls were losing it, like where they were like, this is fucking hilarious. And yeah, I left.
Was there a sloth toad super kick?
No, I left. I fucking talked a bunch of shit and then I walked out the fucking door. And then
Scotty, can you imagine if you went to the Arby's and was like, I need like another packet of horseradish, and they were like, oh sir, we don't do that. Can you imagine?
You don't have fucking horseradish for celebrities? Fuck.
Well, I wouldn't be doing that because one, I hate horseradish. So,
Same.
Remember, it's the 2 cheeseburger meal from McDonald's.
Yeah,
number 7.
That's the added bonus to that story is Kayla gets back in the fucking vehicle. She's so mad. She's like, I can't believe you did that. That is so out of character for you. You usually never do that. I'm never going to be allowed to show my face in there again. What the fuck were you thinking tonight? And I said, it's all right. We'll go somewhere else. She goes, yeah, fucking McDonald's sounds really lovely right about now.
Did she give you a Snickers? Were you hangry?
I was totally hangry. That night, to be honest, I ended up at Friendly's just to make a point at not being at McDonald's. But it was slim pickings because it was getting later, and I literally was like, whatever. So we ended up at Friendly's. Everything was fine, but we did go back. I did not see that kid in there again. I didn't have a problem.
Yeah, they fired him immediately. Fired him.
I didn't see that kid in there again. Kayla and I, the last time we were in there, were treated very nicely. The regular staff that was there knew us and was very kind and cool. And I tipped them big and took care of them and all that other kind of stuff. But I was like, damn that. But the kids won't let me live it down. That's one of the stories that they're like, you should have seen Dad that night. He fucking slammed his hand down and said, you mean to tell me you don't have a table for celebrities in here?
I fucking love it.
By the way, Tuesday night I had McDonald's on lunch break and I started fucking giggling while I'm eating it.
Oh, jeez.
2 double cheeseburgers.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, you when you're a celebrity, or you're not really a celebrity, but when you're known in that area, or you're known, you expect a certain thing, especially if you spend extra money or you tip well. You kind of expect, hey, next time I show up here, you better give me what the fuck I asked for, right? You better take care of me. I mean, it's
so bad at the restaurant that we go to, the Mexican restaurant we go to. When we walk in, the guy that is in there knows us all by name and has our drinks ready for us by the time we walk in the door.
That's dedication.
Yeah, there you
smart.
He knows he's getting a heat at the end. That's the thing. And so I was like, damn. But I mean, it's so bad. Like, we never go there with less than about 12 people. And when we go there with 12 people, like, he knows the whole entire table's order. And I'm like, this fucking guy is amazing. I'm going to be even better to him tonight. So,
and he knows that too. He knows.
Damn,
that.
Too bad I don't live closer to the melting pot. I'd have to apply as a side job, just work on Hardy night.
You work the Hardy night for sure. Yeah.
Sir, what nights are you available? The night the celebrity comes in.
I'll be at the celebrity table if you need me.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Saudi Arabia eyeing a Royal Rumble or WrestleMania as part of enhanced WWE deal. May 7th, Saudi Arabia General Entertainment authorized or announced the extension of a partnership with UFC Now it's getting ready to do the same with the other brand under the TKO umbrella, WWE. It doesn't sound like it'll be a simple extension either. GES chairman, not going to try to pronounce
Good luck.
the guy's
Yeah.
name. Yeah, good luck. Will be will be in an enhancement or blah, blah, blah. Take a drink. Existing deal and brought to you at least one WWE premium event in Saudi Arabia. They're talking possibly another Royal Rumble, right? I get the wrong pickup.
Are you
Hold on.
talking
There we go.
Royal Rumble?
They're
It's
either gonna
Royal Rumble,
so the Royal Rumble. Now,
not the greatest.
a few years ago, they did the greatest Royal Rumble, right? Where they had Brock versus Roman.
And Titus Worldwide going under the ring.
World Slide.
The most important event ever, and the most important moment in wrestling history was the last time we saw Titus O'Neil slide. He went under the ring and honestly has never come out.
It's never come back.
We feel like he's buried in the desert in Saudi Arabia. We don't know. We honestly don't know where the fuck he is. But they had the greatest Royal Rumble. They had the greatest. They had the Battle Royal where they had Braun Strowman went over and won a awesome green title. You guys remember the title was green?
Yeah.
I've never seen that on AEW shop or not AEW WWE shop.
Nope.
Why is that?
Can only get it in Saudi, probably.
Saudi's on that belt.
Oh, is that what they said? You give me belt. Give me belt. Give me belt. So, let me look here, see what some of the match cards were. Brock Lesnar. We had Triple H versus John Cena. I don't even remember that match.
I don't either.
I thought it was Randy Orton against John Cena.
No, I'm looking at.
Oh no, it was Triple H. Yeah, I do remember that now.
It was before he had his heart issues.
Yeah,
2018, right? 2018.
yeah, right.
Before the pandemic. We had two guys that aren't even with the company anymore. Cedric Alexander versus Cedric's
still there.
Kalisto versus Kalisto.
He's in AEW, I think.
Yeah. Wasn't this the first event where they wanted to send guys over and some of them boycotted?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sami Zayn didn't go over, like a lot of them didn't go over. So we had the Bar.
Daniel, I think Kevin.
KO.
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
We had Wyatt and Hardy defeated the Bar.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Was that the one where they were complaining about travel on the way home or something like that?
Yeah, I think
tarmac and they wouldn't let him leave.
Yeah, there was a whole bullshit thing with that. You had United States Championship Matt Hardy versus Jinder Mahal. Hardy defeated Mahal. You had the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It was the Bludgeon Brothers, who were the title holders at the time, versus the Usos. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated the Usos. I don't even remember any of these matches. Oh boy, if you go back and look at some of these pictures of these guys, Rollins defeated Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and The Miz.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
wasn't that the Roman versus Brock in a cage match, and Brock won because he got speared through the cage?
And that I don't know. I'll look at it here in a second. We had AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a double count out.
Worst fucking rivalry I think I've ever seen.
Casket match: The Undertaker versus Rusev Day.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Undertaker.
That was like a 30-second match, right? They just slammed him into the casket and left. And
it wasn't even supposed to be Rusev. There was somebody else that was supposed to take her on, and they last minute subbed in Rusev.
Aiden English interfered. Then we had Brock versus Roman. Let's see. Yeah, Lesnar defeated Reigns. Another Superman punch floored Lesnar as a fifth spear sent both men through the cage.
Yep.
And determined Lesnar hit the wall, hit the ground first. 50-man greatest Royal Rumble. You had guys like Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Chris Jericho, Brian Danielson, basically half of AEW here.
Jericho was. I don't even remember Jericho being.
I was like, wow, that's it. I believe it. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah. Who else was in there? Mark Henry was in it. Bo Dallas was in it.
All of catering.
Basically, Baron, I Still Got Hair Corbin was in it.
The Lone Wolf.
Yeah, the Lone Wolf. The lone hairdo. And Sherman won the greatest Royal Rumble. All right. So, question is, are they going to get the real Mania? Are they going to get Ricky? I'll let you go with this, and I'll step away for a second. But are they gonna get the real Mania? Or are they going to get a backup Mania?
I don't understand why they would do a backup Mania and then have a real Mania back in America. Like they're only going to do one Mania, and it would piss me off if they put Mania over in fucking Saudi. I don't want to see any of their big premium live events over there. They have Crown Jewel for a fucking reason. Let them have Crown Jewel.
Yeah. Well, and here's the other thing. I would
laugh. That would be like fucking Roger Goodell having the motherfucking Super Bowl over in Germany or something.
Yeah. I would laugh if now that they do WrestleMania 2 nights, if they had 2 crews. WrestleMania night 1 here in America, WrestleMania night 2 over in Saudi Arabia. But no, like, why would you do, like, why? What is the, first of all, I can understand pay-per-views of it. Crown Jewel, there's another one. What was the other? There's Crown Jewel, there was Greatest Royal, there was a third name that they used for one of their
King of the Ring, was it King of the Ring, or they still call it Crown Jewel when they had King of the Ring there?
I think
it was Crown Jewel.
It's still Crown Jewel then. Okay. So Crown Jewel, Greatest Royal
Crown
Rumble.
Jewel is their thing.
Yeah.
Fucking let them have that, or give them some like give them Backlash, or give them fucking Money in the Bank or something.
Yeah, No Mercy.
Don't give them. You don't give them SummerSlam. You don't give them. Definitely, you don't fucking give them Rumble or Mania.
Nope.
The thing is, we can't blame it on Vince anymore because Vince is completely out of the picture. But I'm wondering, like, what is the price tag for them to just put the Rumble name or the WrestleMania name on a ring apron in Saudi? Like, how much more money are we talking about that than we're talking about Crown Jewel?
Well, they were getting 50 mil a pop for, each show that they did over there. So, I mean, money talks.
Yeah. I agree with you, though. I would not want to see it. I think our main shows belong over here in the States.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that crowd with Backlash, man, gave me chills because they were just so into it.
And it was it was less than 12,000 people.
Yeah. They said it was like one of the worst pay-per-view something or others I read earlier.
Yeah.
Over there it did really well. The gate did really well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it made me go, I hope they're not getting ideas about anything like that over there either as far as their like main premium live events. I hope, Backlash is fine, but if you ever try to take Rumble or Survivor Series or Mania, any of the main 4, or SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Why not have 2 WrestleManias? Why not have 2 WrestleManias?
Why?
They do it. I think the Mexican. What is the what is their Triple Mania? Mania. They do it like they do 3 or 4 of them a year, don't they?
I don't know.
I think they do. So, you have your main Royal Rumble. I think the UK will happen and it will be fire. Yeah, you know what, Owen, you're exactly right. Anything over in the UK is going to be great. Great fans, they pop. I mean, they really pop. But why not do the main? Why not do WrestleMania here, and then do like a subset of WrestleMania over there? We get a lot of people to travel here for Mania.
Yes,
but none of us are going to travel over there for
True.
Not true.
I'm going to Wembley if they're having like SummerSlam there again or something, but I'm not going anywhere crazy.
Yeah, no. Like I would do the same thing with Brian. If I had the money, I'd hop across the pond and go to Wembley, SummerSlam, even a WrestleMania over there. I would do that because, again, the European crowd is one thing. I'm sorry, I ain't going all the way to freaking Saudi Arabia. Heck, what was the pay-per-view in Australia? Like, again,
That
great.
was Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, great crowd. They did good with that, but I'm not going all the way to Australia for a freaking pay-per-view. I'm sorry. Like, cross the pond, I get that. That makes a little more sense. But, heck, if they went to the freaking Tokyo Dome in Japan, like, no, I'm still not doing that. It's not worth the time and the effort. And I think a lot of people, and not only that, but the prices over there are comparable to, if not a little more expensive than to what we have over here. So you're going to be paying even more of an arm and a leg over there to do the same amenities, hotel, food. You won't have a car. Like, it's not like you can, like what you and Ricky did driving to Philly. You won't have a car, so you're gonna have to get public transport somehow to get back and forth from hotel to stadium. And
we'll
then
get
you got
the Young Bucks to book us someone to pick us up.
Yeah. No, they'll just leave you for the tube to get there. But no, like, it's not.
You stop talking about my tube.
Yeah. No, it's not worth the effort. And again, Saudis will pile in from all over the place, and that's great. Good for them. They can come in from Iraq, Iran, all the other that's fine. They want to do that. That's their business. But I don't think it will attract a lot of, American fans. They won't go over. European fans might still go over. I mean, it just depends on, but even then, and who knows what the ticketing system is going to be. I mean, who knows?
When they do, like, Mania is going to be a Las Vegas this year. You do it in Las Vegas. You do it in Philly, wherever you're going to do it. Like, Philly had it at the Link, and then they have other events going on around the city. Right, the city's traffic is ridiculous in Philly. We already know that, but
yeah,
they have events all over the city. Go to Las Vegas. They're going to have events all over Las Vegas, from Fremont Street all the way to the main boulevard, from Tropicana to the Four Queens.
Yep.
What are they going to, if they would do it over in Saudi Arabia? What are they going to do? You're going to have an event at one camel, and then you got to go to another camel to get to. I mean, what is
I'll
going?
tell you what,
what
Justin Credible won't be able to afford a camel.
Well, he'll just cheat his way over there, prick. What is Saudi Arabia? Fucking Huck.
I thought you were driving. It looked like you were moving.
Is Saudi Arabia laid out like a city like Philadelphia, Las Vegas? I mean, or is it like one little area and then that's the rest of it's desert? I don't know how's it built up over there. Are they going to be able to do the same exact thing they do in Philly, where you're probably not going to see a bunch of indie shows over there? Maybe.
Yeah.
I was
maybe
getting
some soft dirt wrestling.
like ECW appearing in Saudi for the first time that weekend.
What's his name? Nick. What's his name? What's his name?
Nick Gage.
Nick Gage.
Oh, God. Yeah.
He will not be allowed to leave the state.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they would lose half their.
A lot of those felons aren't leaving the country. Anyway, I don't, Nick Gage. Yeah, I don't imagine that they're going to do WrestleMania over there, because WrestleMania is a big ticket thing, and $50 million. They made way more than $50 million off of WrestleMania in Philadelphia. So, but as to get another event like a SummerSlam or something like that, I could absolutely see it.
What did they say that Cody Rhodes numbers were for like WrestleMania weekend? Wasn't it over $1 million or something?
Yes,
like
it's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Give me Nick Gage versus a camel in a death match. Yeah, I'm down. now listen. Now Nick Gage has a shot unless it's two humps. Humper two.
Oh God.
So,
Hump day.
Just make sure that whoever besides the Saudi Arabian government, they don't have any pizza places sponsoring their show over there.
I think the biggest complaint about this whole thing is Saudi Arabia has been doing this thing for a few years now, where they're sports washing everything out, like all the things they've done to their people over the years, and but replacing with like live golf and wrestling, and UFC has to deal with them. So they're I mean, I see I guess they're trying to change their image, but at the end of the day, is it all bullshit? Are they still the same corrupt people, same killers? Can you imagine if who's Ali? What if Ali didn't win their belt? Would they kill him? Like they did to the fucking soccer team that didn't win over there? They just take him out back and shoot him.
Yeah.
I mean, is that still going over there? Again, the inhumane stuff is one thing. To have a wrestling event over there is completely another to me. So a lot of people boycotted that first Royal Rumble, the greatest Royal Rumble. A lot of people didn't watch that shit. I believe that I said I wasn't going to watch it, and then I watched it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you get a lot of that too. I ain't watching that shit. There's people over there. There's blah 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 blah, and then they turn around and fucking watch it. It's on Peacock. I didn't watch it on Saturday, but I watched it on Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, it was on Saturday afternoon anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't watch it live. I wasn't gonna support that shit. So, there's a green belt. So yeah, I mean, I'm on the fence about it. I don't want them to do anything big. I don't want them to do our big pay-per-views. But I do like the 1 o'clock start times. I really love the 1 o'clock start times, bro. Love that.
Yeah, and I'll love it for Crown Jewel. 1 o'clock start
There you
time
go.
on a Saturday.
On a
Fuck
Saturday.
doing WrestleMania. Fuck doing your 4 major live events over there in another country, or at least that country. Just
maybe they bring back, instead of that day one ish, day one Bangladesh. Maybe they do that instead. That's fucking terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. Don't let me.
I mean, like I said, how long before Roger Goodell wants to do the fucking Super Bowl over in fucking Germany or something?
It won't be long, bro. It will not be. That's exactly right. If the price is right, the flight's tonight. That's right. That's how I've always lived my life. So if I'm like, I could talk shit on the Saudis all day, but if somebody says, "Hey, I'm gonna give you $3 million," I'm like, they won't even get the whole fucking sentence out before I'm at BWI.
Tony Khan's already copywriting that for a new T-shirt.
Day one Bangladesh.
No, if the price is right, the flight's tonight or whatever.
Love it. Anyway, we'll see. Right, we got time. There depends on. They're gonna have to do bigger shows than 11,000 people like they did over in France. I'm a little surprised. You think they go bigger next time they go to France?
Well, the question is, what was the stadium supposed to hold?
I think it only held. It was a sellout.
Yeah.
But I think it only held like 12,000 people.
Okay. I mean, if that's all they could get, then
we had 16,000 at the NXT show in Philly. And that place was rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if that's the only building they could get over there for whatever reason, if they couldn't somehow get a bigger building, then, I mean...
Why do I doubt that? Why couldn't they just... It's a WWE.
Yeah.
They know what they bring.
Not AEW.
Now, I think what they were, they did 11K back to back days. Oh yeah, they did. That's right, 22,000 people. They did Raw. They did SmackDown the first night, and then they did.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but I think they did a lot of testing beforehand. They've run some like house shows over there with a European tour, and they did not do very well. I think one show had like 3,600 people. Which was like AEW, which was
exactly,
which was almost an AEW crowd.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what the turnout is going to be this year for AEW's Wembley show this year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do we draw about half of what they did last year?
He's going to have to pull in think about last year. He had Sting, he had this, he had that. He's going to have to pull some old.
He better lie and he better lie and tell him he re-signed CM Punk.
Yeah.
Then we get like an old DX thing where we got Jack Perry dresses up as The Rock.
Yeah.
I think if they tout the return of Jamie Hayter at Wembley would help. People
If
miss
they
Jamie Hayter.
if they
I
tap
miss Jamie Hayter.
the entire half the roster that's out right now,
Yeah.
that would help.
A big splash. Will Ospreay being in the main event, most likely would be a big one. Hopefully, maybe, probably not. Swerve if he's still holding on to the belt by then, because he's kind of just fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Jericho in the main event, maybe. I don't.
Oh
know.
God, no.
Yeah.
That
The learning tree.
down. There's
people will go see Jericho. I forgot about that, but they will.
Yeah, they will go to watch him, thinking, "Yo, please retire."
no, he's honestly one that it like after Flair, he's the next guy that's gonna have a heart attack in the ring.
Supposedly due to an injury, Gangrel was supposed to come, but he got injured. So maybe they unleash Gangrel. Christian and Edge would be together by then, so they get Gangrel in there. We bring them, all three of them back. Oh, that would be awesome. The Brood, what? all day for the Brood. So, I don't know what's a big. Maybe we get Ronaldo or something to or Harry. Maybe they get Harry Kane. Harry Kane to take a bump.
Yeah. Or no, you know what? He would be an interesting one because he's got a mouth on him. Zlatan. Get Zlatan in there and start mouthing off at the wrestlers and have
Who?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He is a Swedish player and he's got a mouth on him over there.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ibrahimovic.
Since talking about the
Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness. Ooh, that would be that's a good one there, Owen.
That is, yeah.
That's a good one.
That would be great.
Can he see out of both eyes? Didn't Nigel McGuinness lose an eye?
No.
No.
Who am I thinking? Lost an eye.
I don't know. But either way, what I was gonna say is because tomorrow, since you're talking about out of the country stuff, Owen told me, Dad, your friend's gonna be on AEW tomorrow night. I said, who? He said, little Tommy Billington. So Dynamite Kid's nephew will be
yeah.
AEW tomorrow night.
I was gonna ask you all that too. I was like, is that kid actually related to Dynamite?
Yeah.
I saw the ad for that. I'm like, who the hell? I was like, is he actually like somebody? I was like, is it this? Because I thought he only had daughters.
Yeah. So he's got one son and two daughters. I'm friends with Bronwyn and I know of Merrick and Aramis, but Tommy Billington, his nephew, I've been friendly with him for like the last 2 years, and very cool dude. And there's been talks of bringing the Billington Bulldogs and the Von Erichs into USW. So like those were the two teams that I was like, oh my God, like
too late.
So good, man. But I think Tony Khan's scooping up here on young Tommy Billington. So I didn't know that they were giving him the Dynamite Kid name, but they did. So it says it on the thing for tomorrow night. So
for Collision. Oh, damn it. I'm booked.
Who's he taking on? Jericho?
No, he's doing Dax.
We doing what?
Dax Harwood.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. It was Dax.
Oh, hell yeah. Dax isn't winning.
In match.
Dax is not going to win. Dax doesn't win singles matches.
Nope. God.
Who's got a better singles record? Malachi Black or Dax Harwood?
Malachi at 0-0.
0-0.
Who's got a better singles record, Dax or Cash?
Dax.
Yeah, because Cash doesn't wrestle singles.
Yeah,
because Dax beat Cash, didn't he?
Yeah. The Owen Hart tourney.
That was a great match. Like
it was.
I'm as excited for tomorrow night to see this match between Dax and Tommy Billington as I was to watch FTR wrestle each other.
No, that'd be cool. Maybe I'll watch Collision this time.
Oh.
All right, well, that's going to do it here for Highway Wrestling. Again, please make sure you go like and subscribe. We've had a lot of people in and out of it here on YouTube. We are chasing your 3 minutes over. Your 3 minutes is over. Okay. We have been chasing 1,000 for a while now. It feels like forever. It's been a little over a year. So, but we're at 751 now. Love to see us at 780 by the end of the day. That would be awesome, right? 780. You guys could do that. If you come into the YouTube, whatever, go like, subscribe, ring the bell. Also, Facebook page, Hardway Wrestling, Twitter, Hardway Wrestling, Instagram. What Hardway? Where's Owen?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? So. Please go like us on all. And if you don't like looking at us, look at us. Look at us. I mean, some of us are handsome, right? Some of us are handsome.
Look at this face. You gotta love this face.
That's
All
for
right.
people you'll see all week, and that's because Austin's not here.
That's right. Fuck him with his daddy duty. Fuck him. If you don't want to see us, you want to hear us, you can go to iTunes. You can go to Spotify. You can go to no longer Google Play, but it is YouTube Play, right? You can go to YouTube. You can
Are we on Audible?
We are not on Audible.
We got to find a way to get on Audible because that's how I'm listening to my podcast now.
Oh,
so
because of Google. Wait a minute, how do you listen to us?
I listen to us right here as we talk.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're not a subscriber and a downloader, Scotty?
No, I think I have us on I have us on
Spotify.
Treason.
But
fucking treason.
I hate using I use Spotify in the house, but I don't use it on my phone because it just doesn't work right.
You have Spotify's on the front of your shirt. Anyway, you can catch us on all our social medias and on your iTunes and all your downloadable whatever's to listen to us. You can go to BuzzFeed also if you want to listen to everyone. If you just want to catch up on all the shows, because we have a ton of them. We are I don't even know how many shows we're at this point. I'm going to do a count one day, but we are in our second season. This is show 41 for this year.
Hell yeah.
So 41, not too bad. Basically two, sometimes three, depending on how froggy we feel or how much alcohol is left in the jar. Brian, thank you for joining us. This has been a long time.
Welcome
this
back.
Is honestly the best reception that a Brian Hardy has ever had.
Guys, man.
I love it. We definitely miss Brian Hardy. I can't wait to see. Honestly, I said it earlier. I cannot wait to see you guys. Is it next week? Yeah, it's next week. So it's been so long. So, but I know I got 13 hugs coming.
Jason Barnhardy.
I'm Barnhardy. I fucking love it. I can't wait to see all those badass kids of yours. So, again, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time
On the hard way.
Peace.